Too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10. Their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Right there, 54 miles. Here we go, here we go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's got room. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 36 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Point game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be fielded at the 6. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert
3. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 87 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He was brought down by Malik Collins. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Taken in at the 22. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here we go.
Ready? Man left, man left.
We're going to 53.
They got it. I got 19. He's mine. He's not going anywhere.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Focus, defense, focus.
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, kill.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. Well, that's complete to Sanders. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Garoppolo on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Garoppolo again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Pollard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Check.
54, go to 54, line.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
A first down carry by Elliott. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 47.
Let's go. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Prescott now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Marr able to put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Get that ball. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line. Go. Watch the screen.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
49ers 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 62 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Watch us left, watch us left.
On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Here we go.
On second and 11 now. Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe. Goodwin able to haul it in. And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Coleman now. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Come on.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try and run forward with Elliott. Well, Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Garoppolo now. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. This is Coleman with a grab. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He finds Coleman. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
It must be something about the night air, because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. It's Coleman here. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. Past the 20. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On the screen, this is Coleman. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
I got you.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with